That tells you that it is working. Flash on. You see how it turns
Like
the flash?
Siri.
And flash off. It's not like Siri. It's much more than Siri. Siri is just a
There's
program that
information.
cannot do anything. This can broadcast live around the world in real time. So when you do your experience on a mouse, and you're in Miami and I'm in Honolulu doing the same experiment, we can share information in real time. And it can run the AI on the device.
Anyone using it?
We're using it. She's using it.
I mean, any.
We're,
Are
we're
you
using
selling it yet, or
No,
what is it?
we are
Is yourself
developing
like
AI that will run locally in case you don't want to expose it to the internet and you want to make sure that it is secure.
Yeah.
This way, you know that it is secure because it has no, the internet doesn't have access to it and it doesn't have.
Are you? I know she's Miami. Are you University of Miami?
Yes, I'm a professor in the university
Okay.
and I do the back.
So do you do this in the lab, or is this
Yes,
outside
in
business?
in the lab and in the classroom and also in conferences.
Nice.
Yeah, she can. You can. She gave you her
I took her
card,
email.
and I explained it to Ali, so he understood it. And we're looking for applications. So this is designed for somebody that is doing things with their hands, and at the same time wants to document it or share it. Or and it is an AI, so it can translate. Let's say that you speak Arabic or Persian, okay, and you don't speak English, but I'm speaking English or another language.
Like people in my lab, some of them speak Spanish, Portuguese, and she doesn't speak English.
So it will record it in Portuguese and transcribe it and translate it to English. So I will hear it in English and I can reply in English and then it will translate it back to Portuguese and all of it will be transcribed in the device and translated to multiple language and give you the transcript.
It has to be through this thing and can be through a smaller device.
Oh, it's a complete computer. It has, you see, it has a memory. It has USB sockets, and this has extra power bank. So when it
Can I
runs,
take a photo?
sure. And this is a monitor. So if you look inside,
So like this, and then the other side where
and see, this is a USB.
yeah.
You can connect.
It looks useful for lab member, like you said.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Since you have a lab and you want to document it,
Instead of lab notebooks.
yeah, it transcribes everything, and then it can give you the history, and you can use also.
Because they use the scribes for the physicians, they have the scribe apps now. Or maybe for the labs, we don't have anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and also, what did I want to tell you? I forgot to. Yeah, you have a complete transcript of what you said in text, and then you can take it and copy it and paste it into your research or your report or whatever you need. Yeah, anyways, you got the idea. Yeah, so you can be secure and you can also, it has its own SIM card. So if you want to communicate, but you can control it. You can communicate so it broadcasts outside, but nothing can come in or vice versa. It can also run on Zoom. So this will become a member of Zoom and it can be linked to your phone via Bluetooth. So when you're a computer on the computer, you'll be in Zoom on the computer, and then you'll be another Zoom client. This is it. So when you want somebody to share with you on Zoom, they can. This is a has a camera and a screen, and you can share it just as if it was your computer. It's a separate computer, but you got the yeah, a computer on your head. But for a female, you may be uncomfortable with this on your head, and it's a little heavy too. It's designed more for battlefields and military applications, or give you an example of like a Florida Power and Light when they do repair on high voltage lines, or for frontline workers, construction when you have a high risk situation, like you can be fried for the high voltage if you make a stupid mistake. So you want to make sure that the remote expert sees what you are doing And when he tells you to,
That sounds like an easy application.
when he tells you to do something, you don't misinterpret it because you'll be fried in a second. So he sees and hears in real time and tells you, no, no, don't connect this wire, connect that wire. Because if you connect the wrong wire, it may create an explosion. So, but your situation is not a high risk situation, but it can be
There may be
relevant.
application.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing.
Anyways, I enjoyed your presentation and can stay in touch with
Yeah.
Sarah
Yeah.
there.
Okay. Okay. It was a pleasure. Yeah.
So I wanted to demonstrate it to you. Look, I'm going to talk to it hands free.
Okay.
I'm going to tell it to turn on the flash. Flash on. You see? Flash off. Voice recognition and voice
It
transcription.
works only with your voice or works with everyone?
No, anybody.
So
You
if
say,
I say flash on,
say it out loud.
flash on,
Now tell it flash off.
flash off,
Come closer and louder.
flash off, flash off.
Flash off.
Okay, works. I think
Oh, yeah.
the microphones are more
Yeah,
toward
yeah. But you got the idea.
you. Yeah, yeah. I mean, the idea of the local thing, I think, is very smart.
Yeah, and this we are working there. This is the guy with the orange shirt there. He's a developer, and we are developing, and he has it to demonstrate it on his laptop, a local host, an AI running on his own laptop. So the idea is to have more control over it. So share it only when you are ready, and furthermore, to reduce the bias. The problem with the bias is, you know, because it goes to the internet and it pulls up. But
Yeah, but that there's a way to easily get after what you're saying, the bias. There's a process called RAG where you have
yeah,
to
that's what we are doing.
yeah.
We are
So
lecturing
you
about
retrieval
RAG.
augmented generation.
That's
so
what
you,
we are
you
doing.
ground it based on the information you
Yes,
want,
but
not everything.
it is not mutually exclusive. We are using RAG, but we can also train it only on our data.
On your own data, you
Not
ground it,
exclusively,
yes,
it depends how much, yes. But this is what we are doing exactly. What-
And I think the genius of your thing again is to kind of actually instead of going wide, going narrow. I
Yeah,
think
but
that's
after you go narrow and you're satisfied and you're ready to go wide, it doesn't prevent you from going wide. It just gives you the control instead of being controlled by some company like OpenAI or
because there are a lot of people who want to be narrow.
yeah,
That's
especially you have
your
situation of high security, for example, for military applications. If you are going and you are in a battlefield, you don't want the enemy to know your
to know what
plans.
you do.
You know what I
So
mean?
you
So
want to be more intelligent, but local.
that's right. But you want to have the ability to go wide too. That's the whole point. That you have the ability to go wide. You just have to control it and open the port. You know. So
I think at least I don't know where the world is going. I don't think anybody knows.
nobody knows.
But
It is
but for now, this is interesting.
it is
It's
such
very
it is in such a flux. You know, every day there are new things, but you're exposed to a lot of things. I'm in my own little cubicle at the School of Business, but you are exposed to a lot of things like in the medical school or other places. What we are doing now, we want to test it in all kinds of situations to see actually how it will work or if it will work or not work.
Users will have to go.
So
Anyways,
let me talk
we'll
to them for a
stay in
second.
touch later.
And if you have demographics, they
Hi.
should not be just S or M,
Hi.
they have to be mapping to ontologies, to semantic ontologies with like mesh or UMLS, etc.
Okay.
Sarah told me that you want students to help you write business plans.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I had this idea. I went to an MIT accelerator, and they said, "Why don't you go to one of the universities and ask a professor to have a project in class?" And so, and I thought about you, like maybe like
that's
see,
why
like,
you're doing. But
yes.
it's
You know, you can use an AI to help you write
Have you tried
business
any of it?
plans.
Have you
No,
looked
no,
any of it?
I can write all the business plans, but it's for we're writing an NIH grant, and we're all techies, and they need a person
No,
with
but even there's AI programs now available to write
Yes.
business plans that you can put it in. So
Of course, it
Yes,
is
yes.
helpful
No,
if
that's
you have somebody that understands
no, I
business.
need a yes, I need a
Need a
human
human
being.
being.
Even just saying I
Yeah.
have a project at the university
Yeah.
with students and I have names. That's what I'm
Oh,
looking
okay,
for. I'm
okay.
looking for MBA.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all
Actually,
right,
I'm
well,
human. Human
I
MBA.
wasn't. Yeah, right. Okay. So what she's doing is like a data repository.
And you're working with her?
Yeah, he's the program.
Mhm.
And what do you do? Are you work at FIU? Or what do you do? In what? Computer science. Undergraduate? Master's degree. And your undergraduate is also computer science or something? Okay.
So what we are doing is we are working on a local AI off the grid. You understand? So it runs on this device, and I can talk to this. I tell it, look to the flash, flash on. See, flash off. So we are installing devices on the
So what we're
AI
doing
on the local device.
Carlos, we're gonna look at this
So when
work.
we
So I
you
don't
work
know if,
with your hands in a lab, for example, at the same time you can talk to the AI
Actually,
here.
I probably I'm gonna
Yeah.
invite him to go have a little
okay, so
dinner and drink.
okay. So we're
but
gonna
it-
just look at Carlos' work, and then you, Patty's welcome to share our information with you, and then I can share also. Carlos' information.
It's
Okay.
been a long
Sarah,
time
we're
since
talking-
we
I
talked to
know,
you in
I
the
know. We were in blockchain.
in the
Blockchain,
in
And
the
what
co
happened to those guys? I haven't seen them for
Yeah,
years.
no, they went to different directions.
you're not in touch with any of them?
Lorenzo,
Amin, I'm talking about.
And
That's what
Lorenzo,
it's about,
right?
Lorenzo.
I always see
He-
Lorenzo.
he-
Lorenzo.
He
right.
put us on his board of directors,
Advisor, I didn't even know I was an advisor all of a sudden.
and then since then he disappeared, and we didn't hear from him anymore. So nothing ever came out of it, of the.
No, it didn't go very far because it was very difficult in the sense that, as I said, approaching the attributions for the
Well,
data
good.
was difficult. But this, what we're doing right now, makes so much sense because even the NIH wants to fund it, which is approach the researchers.
Yeah.
Approach the researchers that
She's
have the
sharing.
data.
It's really. Let me tell you in a sec. You have data that you've gotten like NIH funding, right? You used it for a study.
Right.
You have data that you want to. You could possibly share it with other people that could collaborate with other
Right,
studies. Or
yes.
you finish it one time and then you don't use it anymore.
Right.
She's saying, why not go out to the community and say, I have this data. Who wants to collaborate with this data? You have another
Yes.
grant.
You can get
use
more
that
papers, you can get more grants, you can get funding.
You know what I'm saying?
But you have to anonymize the data and
No,
deal
but
with it.
that is
Not a
the
problem.
aspect at this point.
No.
At this point, it's just
Because
just
in
to
the
know
site-
that
What
to
is the
let you know.
challenge besides the business plan?
No, there is no challenge. We already have it all figured. We have the business plan figured out. We just need a person in the team that has an MBA and has some.
She's just looking for another
Wow.
person to write the grant. Okay, I got that idea. Okay, so maybe let's go.
I will keep it in
But
mind.
thank you so much.
We
Thank
know,
you.
we know a lot of MBAs. So we
But at
teach
least
them.
maybe. Okay. And you're from where originally?
I'm half Peruvian, half German.
Yeah,
I studied in German
Combination,
too. So there was a lot of Germans here.
Okay. Miami and speak Spanish.
Did you understand what I said about this device?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking her. I know that you understand something. Did you understand what this is?
You said it captures data, but it doesn't
It's a
share
complete.
it in the
No, it's a
everywhere.
complete computer, but it can run off the grid. You understand it?
Yeah. You
Which
only
means-
share it if you want. Yes.
Right, right. But it will be good for data that is confidential because it has a full computer with a half a terabyte of storage on a micro SD card and internal storage also. And it is hands free. So if you are busy with your hands doing some lab activity, at the same time, it can be like an AI on your head, so to speak. So we are looking for maybe if it will help your research, we would like to test it and to see how effective it will be. In
We're
medical,
not-
in
yeah, right
medical
now we're
data
not-
analysis.
It's so dark in there.
Nice to meet you. I'm going to go there to see what they are doing. If you are interested in working with us, you know Sarah's information. You can contact us and we will try to work with you.
So I just thought that I might just decompose the video into images, and then we'll choose a frame per second rate.
Check here. Doesn't matter. Here is fun. Oh, if you need power, we have power too then. Huh?
Not yet.
No?
And I think I will move like the models that might drain the battery. I don't think we have flexible
Maybe you
sources.
sit here on me.
Okay, we invited some students, but your student, but he didn't show up.
That I might do will be
No, you can use UM, Kane's Guess. Just go to University of Miami has internet.
but is you Miami wireless?
Yeah,
This one.
it says open. It says guest. Right?
Yes.
King Gates.
Yes, that's it.
Guest. Yeah. Just say login as guest. Okay. Fine.
So let me see where that done. I was just like basic. I was like doing some small practicing. Let's see.
Yeah.
Uh,
So all she wanted from me, Ami,
Mhm.
was
Yeah.
she just needed a name, an
A
MBA.
business plan. I understand
no,
that
she
will
didn't-
write. It
no.
will join her team to be.
She didn't even need anybody. She just
No.
needed somebody on her team. When she
Yeah.
gave her contract to ask for a grant, it says MBA and it's like a
Okay,
student.
fine.
So she just needed it.
Fine.
She became, after you quiz her for a while, she tells you the real reason. She's looking for an MBA.
Try it. I know.
so basically, I found a model that was also in Obama.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one is like a multimodal.
Yeah, right.
So it's named Lava.
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 Uh-huh.
And you can input text.
Yeah, see
and
here,
you
I
can
mean-
Yeah,
input-
I
Yeah.
read about it.
L lava. Yeah.
So, for example, in this case, I took a screenshot of like a regular web page.
Okay.
You download the picture and just
Describe
mean,
what
yeah.
you see. It's
Yes,
similar to what
that's
they
right.
say.
That's exactly what I was talking
Perfect.
about.
Like, describe
Yeah.
what you see.
so, for
Perfect.
example,
Right.
and it also got like really accurate even text. For example, if you
Right.
got
You can
look
read.
fir-
You can read the
look
text.
first, then
Then
Yeah.
read.
Right.
So you can see the description and it says the image appears to be a screenshot of a web page. Web
Oh,
page has a
wow.
header.
Wow,
with
that's
text,
great.
look
Very
first,
nice.
blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
And it gives a pretty accurate
Right.
description.
That's great.
So
It could tell it came from a webpage.
yeah.
Right.
So the thing that I get to imagine, so if I didn't find like a video analyzer, I just divide the video into
Into
images. Yeah.
still shots.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
will.
That's good. That's where it is.
It
Yeah.
depends on the radio of action that I need. So maybe if it's summarization, like if a presentation
Yeah,
or something
right.
like that, I don't need to have like 60
No,
frames
no,
per
no,
second.
No, just
Even-
a few.
even
Yeah,
just-
even one or two.
One image.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
One image. Almost like, what it could be, even I'm thinking about, since this is a music tech conference, like a album
for
cover.
example, in this
Like an
case,
album cover would be great. You know how they generate a lot of the AIs generate a cover for you?
Yeah.
so basically I took like a video that was talking about like Oracle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that
Right,
the
right,
president
right,
of
yeah,
Oracle.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I
right.
just
CEO.
divided it.
Right,
That's
right.
fine.
Yeah,
Right.
so
Like
I
a
think-
rag, you divided it like a rag.
Yeah. So
Great.
my idea was like I I divide the video into images. Then
Yeah.
I get the images into equivalent in text, and
Uh-huh.
I got them in a sequence. So I will just I still most of the information will get from Whisper. So I will get like the image information, then I will get the Whisper information, and I will make a prompt, like kind of I would say prompt engineering. That's
Yes.
just like a template,
Yes.
a predefined template. So for example, like the following is a transcription of the video, and like on the like space, like the following is the images from the video. Now please help me make a simple description of what the video is about.
You know what? I
Yeah.
think this would really fit. I'm trying to think how you can fit it in.
That was
That-
good what
no,
you
yeah,
said.
but music technology would be an artist has a cover to his album, and he wants to use a lot of the text in order to put it into social media,
Yeah.
right? In order to
And to make like a, you know, when
A
they make a
description.
movie, they make a little
a
clip,
trailer.
like less than 30 seconds trailer.
Right, but I'm even just thinking.
So when,
think about
just a
this.
second, let me
Right.
finish. When an artist makes a video, a music video, you know, for an entire song is 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. So 5 or 10 seconds, uh, what is it called?
A trailer.
A trailer, and which they give free, and then they charge for the video. So the trailer, it can explain the trailer, and that will be
Yeah,
perfect.
no, I'm
too.
even thinking about even making
I
it simpler. Is explain because it's a whole video. Yes,
You have to
it's like-
distinguish between this is our target. Our target. We are not going to do anything because now we are just preparing a lesson plan and
Yeah,
so
no,
on.
but I think what would be good is even have it as the album cover, the artist
Yeah,
and the
I
album
could
cover.
I could put a parameter that would be like how many frames.
No,
frames
even
is
one
it?
frame. I'm just saying
Yeah,
your
it's-
picture.
Start
Yeah,
from one. What you showed now is perfect.
But,
Start from
uh,
an image.
I also
Yeah.
found
Yeah.
like something that I thought it was more interesting when
Okay.
using Whisper. So I already knew, but I don't know how Olama handled it.
Yeah.
But I do know that like language models, they have like a context window, like a max context window. And I found like, for example, I first used Whisper on one of your videos. I was using like the tiny version of Whisper
Okay.
because I wanted it to make
Yeah,
it
for
the
it's
faster that I can.
Yeah.
But I got like a lot of like repetitive words, like when you get stuck. But it wasn't like in the video you said that. It's just like it got stuck. I got, for example, imagine you're gonna say yes because the video was good. Entonces then it got stuck. The video was good. The video was good. The video was good. The video was good.
Got
The
into
video,
a
but
loop.
it got like let me.
Right,
I think I can.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it got into a loop.
So the thing
It's
is like
almost like when you play the videos when you have too much in
Yeah.
memory.
It overloads the
yeah.
machine.
So but the interesting thing like I found is like at least the model that I was using that was a Llama 3, but it was Llama 3 running on Llama.
Okay.
So it does have sense like if you're using LLMs that are predicting the next output based on the previous one, and when you have something that does not have much sense, like the video is right, the video is right, the video is
Yeah,
right,
right,
you can
right. Yeah,
collapse the probabilities because I think
It can crash. you
which
mean?
like not crashing like programmatically
Yes.
crashing, but like give you a nonsense of
Right. It comes out
Yeah,
with it's not.
yeah.
It's like how they said that it's not really intelligent.
So,
I
yeah,
would
it's-
say like collapsing of probabilities.
Yeah. Right.
Because the model is always using the last word, and every time you
Right.
use like a long repetitive words, it gets stuck. But
Right.
I try it with the Olama runtime, and it gave me the error. But I do the same with the supposedly same model out of Olama,
Yeah.
and it did not give me the
Oh,
error. So
okay.
I don't know if the way it is handled inside of Olama, or if it's the model weights they are using in Olama, because Llama 3 all those models.
Yeah, you don't know where it's
Yeah.
coming, why
So,
it,
for
it
example,
did it correctly.
so
So Amin was his name. I was trying to get
I mean,
Amin. You remember he was in Lebanon. I heard the guy
yeah,
with
yeah,
other
yeah.
right.
She said nothing ever came
Came
out
out.
of
It
it.
was like the hype. You know?
let me see again how I even tested with P3 also give me some errors, but I don't know. It's, because I was running on Docker, so it's not the same environment. I cannot run.
Okay. It's all right. So what do you think? You'll find it later. So what do you think you want? Because it's in 11 days.
No, I
So
think like
what do you want to do? Because again, I think this is going to even be less. My guess is that the audience will be even less programmers, less techie in that aspect,
More musician,
more
probably.
musicians
I
kind of
would- I
be.
would-
So these are going to be musicians, and everybody we have on our panel. Let me just tell you who I have on our panel is they're all musicians that have that are doing something with AI generation, either in the production stage. One does, he generates AI music and then he posts it on Spotify and his YouTube channel. And then I have an attorney that specializes in entertainment that's going to start talking about copyright.
well, I
And so, where do you fit in, and how are you going to couch it? You know what the word couch means? How are you going to present it
oh yeah.
that it's
Well,
that you don't go into when they see
Yeah.
this, you go into the
What I
weeds.
thought,
Yeah,
what I was thinking
Yeah.
was like the best approach will be I just got
I have to go
maybe
to the
a
restroom.
basic,
I'll be back in a minute.
Yeah.
right? Maybe
Okay.
I just have a basic.
Stop recording.